Why hello there everybody, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing well. So today we are going to be doing a speed build of Marina's house exterior. I am finally giving her the space that she deserves. I've always felt really bad because she's been one of my favourite villagers nearly ever since that she kind of came to my island right at the start of the game. Somehow that is nearly a year ago now. We're not even going to get into that today. But yeah, I've just felt really bad because she's always just kind of had an empty garden with nothing really in it. So giving her just the most cute garden ever has really been a priority of mine during the grand remodeling of Sageport. So last week I did a speed build of the area right above here, which is my shopping district. You're definitely going to be able to see a lot of the Able sisters peeking out, and as you might be able to see, it's kind of super pink. We've got lots of pink flowers, we've got kind of red and white hyacinths and some pink mums as well, and so obviously because Marina is of course the pink octopus, we had to kind of bring some of that vibe down as well. So we're going to be seeing a lot of pink flowers, pink bushes. Basically everything is going to be pink, but we're going to be mixing in quite a few kind of like woods as well to kind of soften it all up a little bit. And this build, as you might be able to see, and eventually kind of turned out a lot more cottagecore than I expected it to. I am not doing a cottagecore themed island. I'm not even necessarily the biggest fan of cottagecore. Please don't come for me, I'm sorry. But yeah, just the way that it turned out. I mean, I'll be honest, I'm not the most knowledgeable in all of the intricacies of the cottagecore. But, I like to think that I know kind of the basics of it. And yeah, I think that I ended up incorporating quite a lot of that kind of into this build today. But you know what? I don't hate it. And maybe as we go through this remodeling process, that will, I don't know, come out a little bit more. I don't know. But yeah, anyway, so while we're kind of getting this kind of started up in here, I thought that it might be fun to just kind of talk about my relationship with Marina a little bit. So she auto-filled one of the plots that I set out. I'm pretty sure that it was actually in the first week of the game. So I'd heard of her before, back in March last year. But because I only played Wild World as a kid and City Folk when I was quite young as well, back then I wasn't particularly really knowledgeable on a lot of the villagers, honestly. And so I had to Google Marina, what she looked like, and at first I wasn't a big fan. I'll be honest, I'm still not a massive fan of a lot of the other two octopus villagers. Quite honestly, I'm sorry again, don't come for me. But something about Marina just really grew on me over time. I don't know if it's the way that she says, like her catchphrase, which is the little like blurp or something, like in the little animalese voice or what. Or, the fact that I always catch her singing places and just being cute. I don't know what it is, but she's slowly become one of my favourite villagers on my island and she will never ever be leaving. But yeah, so I know that her kind of like official hobby, according to the wiki, is music. But I also always catch her talking about books. And I know that because she's got the default normal villager house, she's got like a bookshelf in there. And again, like I don't know if talking about books and reading and stuff is just a normal villager thing. But I decided to give her kind of like some books dotted around the place. I also, again, because she's got the music hobby, put a stereo back here as well. I think it was like the cute pink stereo. Playing Animal City because that is just my favourite tune of the entire game. So yeah, we'll put that in a little while. So one thing that I really wanted to put in this build was a hyacinth lamp. And I thought, why not make it like pink or white? And who knew that there was not those colour variations of that item? Who made that executive decision, Nintendo? crescendo. I'm not happy about it. But anyway, we decided to fill up this space with quite a lot of other things like flowers and little mushroom log, couple of other kind of stool things. Again, as you can see, we've got the tiny library back there, which is to kind of tie in with the reading theme, and stuff like that. But yeah, I was really annoyed by that. And who else is in love with this in the middle stage between winter and spring? When I logged on, I think it was on the 25th of February the other day, and just to check out how my island looked without the snow anymore, I almost cried. I don't know if anybody else has felt like this, but for a while now, I've kind of just had this underlying feeling that I'm just not that good at Animal Crossing, which is sad because I love this game so much, and obviously this community is filled with so many amazing creators that sometimes it's just easy, I think, to feel like you're just not that good, or almost a little bit like imposter syndrome. I don't know. But walking around my island without the snow anymore made me realise, oh wait, I'm not that bad. Like, I saw my park, my resident services park area, which is something that will be staying the same through this remodel process, and it was raining. And I'll actually put up a picture of that right now because of just how I just had to stop and stare at it for a little while because of how amazing and beautiful I thought it was. You know, not to toot my horn too hard. But yeah, and I just kind of remembered like, oh wait, I'm not that bad. And so yeah, anyway, with all those ramblings aside, we've come to the end of this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. I had so much fun making this area, and I really hope that Marina loves it too. If you guys have got any questions or suggestions or anything of that nature, please feel free to leave them in the comments down below. I'd love to hear from you. I hope you're having a great day, and I'll see you again soon.